for the reach. The reach is a beginning progression for the single leg squat. So let's just jump right into the reaching progression. The reaching progression is like so. I slightly bend my forward leg. I take my contralateral hand and touch my toe. And I'm reaching. I know you're saying, that's not a squat. Of course it's a squat. It's just a small quarter squat. Remember, a squat is a level change. Then we can take an ipsilateral just like we did before and make the reaching progression contralateral, ipsilateral, and throw some rotation in. This is a reach, which taxes the hamstring a little bit more. This is a squat. The reach being a variation of the squatting movement. Now, after we've gotten that done, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do the reaches off of a single leg. This is how we train the hamstring group, because the squat exercise is what they call a glute quad dominant exercise. What does that mean? That means that the quadricep musculature and the glutes are working out more than any other musculature. It doesn't mean that the other muscles aren't being worked and they're not being used. It just means it is a dominant quad glute exercise. The squat is very good if you want to get some nice, firm, toned, and strong legs, and for the ladies who want to have a nice leg and butt. Okay? You can use a squat and you can use the reach. Let's go back to the reach. Now, on the single leg, we're going to take the rear leg and we're going to pull it off the ground like so. Before we even move, the first thing we want to do is make sure that we can balance. Proper progression first. So we just balance. And we start out with the reach. What do we reach? We reach to the knee. Contralateral, ipsilateral. Contralateral, ipsilateral reaches. Now to progress, we go and we touch the shin. Contralateral, ipsilateral. Contralateral, ipsilateral. Now the next progression is to touch the toe. Contralateral, ipsilateral. Now you can change this exercise up by not using the leg as a counterbalance, which means you don't swing the leg back. It puts a different stress on the hamstring. As you can see, balance gets a little tough. Balance is a good way to sneak in strength development. A lot of people don't know this. When you begin an exercise program or you begin training, your strength gains really come from what they call neuromuscular adaptation. At first, your legs aren't getting any bigger in the first 2-3 weeks. Your testosterone levels aren't going through the roof. You don't have to worry about you're not fitting into any pants after 2-3 weeks. That's not where your strength gains are coming from. Your strength gains are coming from your body being able to adapt to the exercise and being able to move efficiently. It's called neuromuscular adaptation. You create neural pathways which allow you to do the exercise. You can actually gain strength by not touching a weight. I know, I've already done it. I did single leg squats for 3-4 weeks, went back to the squat rack, and ended up squatting 500 pounds. It's possible. You can do it by just training body weight and training on a single leg. So next up, we'll go to our single leg movements.